back, everyone. Joe here. Hope everyone's doing well. So today's part of the 2024, start cleaning up this side of the hill. But what I'm going to do before that is, just because from the house straight down to the goats, a lot of this is really thick. So I'm going to try to get this tree down right here, that one right there. This one is attached to that bigger one down at the base, but I should be able to get both of them down. If not, definitely this one for today. And then what I would like is to move over here. This one I don't have the skill to do, but I wish I did. This is a standing dead one. It's way too big for me, and it's way too dead for me to do. So I'm gonna let that one, unfortunately, is gonna have to fall. Or if I could, I'm really interested in that slingshot thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's that massive slingshot. You go ahead and, you guys who are arborists know what I'm talking about. You shoot a bag up there, you tie it off. If I can get a come along and have it drop behind us, that'd be pretty great. And then I could start working down this hillside. But for right now, today, I definitely want to get that tree out of the way. It is kind of really ugly and in the way of when you're looking down towards the goats. The goats are in their pen, so there's no way I'm going to start dropping trees around their pen. But there is this one on the other side, and if it comes backwards, well, goodbye goats. And they're just enjoying the sun, a little break in this weather. It's almost like Miami down here right now. They're loving it. But yeah, we'll come back in here. The wind stopped. This one right in front of us, right here. Get this one out. The other day I said I'm going to put a hole to it. What I would like to do is I'm going to keep the machine, everything behind us. The sun's this way. I'm going to keep the machines and everything back that way, and then probably either try to drop it in this hole right here, which was a path at one point, or if not, try to drop it right in here, and use that wedge to kind of help me coast it. I probably won't do a plunge cut or a bore cut. I'll probably try to do that and try to get it to fall in that area. But I don't know if we could really tell together, but, or this way. I mean, either way, there's three options. When I get under it, I'll see it. It starts to straighten up as we get up towards the top there, but there's branches, that one set that forks to the left, one set forks to the right. So I might just possibly just drop it down here. And then later on this week, I just got another chainsaw that got sent over to me. I'm going to use that to start getting into this area up here. I really think I'm done with hunting for the year. We have until February, but this cold weather and watching them on the cards and hitting those piles that we have up by the feeder, I kind of really feel bad. So I don't think I'm going to be hunting anymore for this season. It's just limited food sources, and to have that much of a pinch point or a draw for them to come in, I think I'm gonna hold off. So what I'll do is I'll start clearing all this out in here, all this little stuff that's going on in here. I'll make a pile. I'll get all these leaves blown to a pile. I'll start burning them. I called the county to find out who do I have to contact for the for a burn pile or a burn pit. They just kept bouncing the phone call around to different areas. So I'm waiting on the fire marshal to give me a call back. If he does give me a call back, I mean, I placed that call about a week and a half ago. That'd be great. If he doesn't give me a call back, well, then I'm just gonna make smaller piles and burn, and I'll call the local fire department and let them know too. But that's enough. Today we're gonna go ahead. I got my stihl. This is the stihl. I got my stihl MS 291. And then I have my professional forestry set, which I'm sure there's not many professionals that use this, but this was from Rural King. The box is kind of busted up, but it's been a great buy. I believe altogether that was $60. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to probably step it up to something a little bit better, but for now, what I do, it's perfect for me. So I'm gonna get this chainsaw started up, let it start warming up, get under this tree, and hopefully get that sent over the creek and start going. So I'm trying to get a lot better with using a wedge, but when I first started, the reason I stopped was because I saw it started tilting to where I wanted it to go. So as I was hitting that wedge in, I heard it split down the center. I moved to the side, and then I saw it. I guess this is considered a barber chair, so that's my first barber chair. This tree is mostly dead anyway, but still a pretty dangerous situation. But I moved to the side, I saw it was splitting, and I kind of got out of its way. I mean, I didn't really rush out of the way. I saw which way it was going. I guess next time what I'll do is I'll cut completely through, but here's the hinge wood right here. So it wasn't really much holding it, but I don't know, it split just like that. Alright, so I just got done watching the video of that barber chair I just caught and realized what I did wrong. One, I probably shouldn't have had the mallet and the wedge so far away from where I was. And when I was cutting, you could clearly see in that video that I was going through. I should have just probably completed going through instead of waiting for a wedge to go in just to practice with a wedge. Unless it's something I need a wedge for, I probably won't use it. I would like to still practice with one, but after that, I don't really know where I go with using a wedge or how I use a wedge. I mean, I have an idea as to when and where to use it, but I don't know if that tree did that because it was half dead up top and I couldn't tell from the bottom, or that just was me with too much time in between. But luckily, I heard a crack. I had one of these off, and I heard a crack. I moved to the side and I got out of the way, and it kind of did its thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous right now, but I'm not gonna stop me. I'm not gonna allow that to stop me. So I'm gonna go into this tree right here, try to see if I can get this one down, and see where that kind of brings us for the rest of the day, if not where we are. Let's see, unless I take down one of these guys over here. See, this one right here I could absolutely do. It's kind of caught up a little bit up top, but unless it has enough of momentum to kind of swing down. Let's get into this tree, and then we'll go to this bigger one. This tree right here, all the weight looks like it wants to go that way instead of trying to put it on top of this other one here. That's the way I'm going to send it. That's the way it looks like it wants to go, so that's the way we're going to try to go. that seemed to work out pretty good. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to try to clean this little area up. Maybe this little tree here with some of them vines on it, get that done, and then hopefully get this on the ground where I can buck most of it up. And that might be it for today. I'm not really rattled from the other one, but you know, I'm a little rattled. So I'll get this one down in the next few days when I come back out here and go from there. Again, none of these have to get down. It's just I'm trying to sharpen my skills with the chainsaw, using the chainsaw, especially going into 2024. I don't want to make silly mistakes like I did earlier. I want to be more in control of what I'm doing. As I don't know if you really can be as in control as what I'm saying, but I want to be at least knowledgeable going into it, and you know, not just think I could run a chainsaw each and every time and it go perfect each and every time. I have to remember that I'm still very new at this and things can go very, very wrong like they did up front before. And luckily I was able just to kind of step away and get away from it. But again, it's a pretty dangerous thing, and I got to pay a lot more attention to what I am or what I did. So enough talking. I'm gonna get this down. I'm gonna try to clean this up here. Hope you enjoyed. My name is Joe. This is Joe's Outdoor Experience. If you guys like this sort of thing, if you can, hit that like button. Really appreciate it. If you like this chainsaw stuff, I'll put another video up right here. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you back. Again, my name is Joe, and I hope you enjoy this little outro we got going on. Thank you guys. Bye.